It's so hard when you're working with stained glass. It's like running a marathon. You know, you get there, but there are all these steps between you and your idea, which is fine, but that's kind of what it is. But with molten glass, you know, it's amazing. You can make something. You can make something in like a minute. You can make something. It might not be good, but it's something, you know. And just the fact that you're working with this elastic material and it's got all this movement and all this potential. I don't know if I should use this story, but anyway, I once was in a dance with Bill T. Jones, and it was great. I mean, he's an amazing performer, one of the best improvisers that ever was. So there we were performing this piece, this site-specific piece, and he had choreographed this duet, and he starts basically not doing anything that we had agreed, like this is the choreography. He was doing something, I don't know what he was doing, but I realized like in 1 second, like, well, I need to go with this because no one's going to care if I'm doing the choreography. It doesn't matter. This has become something else, and whatever that is, I've got to come up to speed like right now and make it be that. And it was scary, but it was also kind of exciting, and I think what we ended up doing was really pretty good. And sometimes I think he would do things like that just to wake up the other person, to pull that security blanket away. It's like, no, it's not that safe. This needs to be real and right now and be happening in the like absolute present. Certainly with glass blowing, like you gotta be there. You can't zone out, you know, it needs immediate attention every second until the piece is done. And in that way, it's, you know, with stained glass, you know, it happens at a different pace, and you can kind of, you know, you can sort of take a breather. You can almost step out at any point, but when you're blowing, like, you know, a phone will be ringing. There'll be someone at the door, and like, if we're really right in the middle of a thing, we're not picking up that phone, and they're waiting out on the street. Like, you cannot stop because it's so temporal. It happens then and there, or it's not going to happen. And it always seems like that, in fact, that happens at that last sort of 10-minute part of the piece where you've already invested an hour and a half, 2 hours into this thing, and if you don't see it through to the end, then like, what did you just do? So it does make you live in the present. It's kind of neat.